Yo, what up? Look at that. We're actually a couple of minutes early. Holy crap. That never happens. Well, all right. What are we going to jam to tonight? I don't know. Oh, Spotify is updating and stream broken. All right, let's do our audio and video checks. All right, sounds pretty good. And I think there sounds even better. Yeah, I like that. All right. All right, here, my music. Cut my mic so we don't listen to that. All right. Man, I love this game so much. All right, we got our chat connected. Things are looking like they're supposed to. See about the match play updates. Tuesday night strikes. Updates on the standings. We do not. Oh. Where did my backlash go? I don't know where my backlash ran off to. Let's do our blurb audio check.
Oh, no, 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 no.
There we go. Working good. But I think just to make sure everything is kosher, let's go ahead and do that hard reset. Just to make sure it's A-okay. Oh, got something new. Manage mod settings. Okay. Well, we don't need to do that right now. Hey, Rad, what's up, man? How you doing? Hope you're having a great night. I plan on having a much better night than I did last night. It was a good night. It was a league night finals. So always a good time. Oh man, yeah, today was my day off too, man. What'd you go and play? I didn't play very much because I didn't want to get too pinballed out, but now I'm regretting that decision a little bit. Oh man, my dog must have bumped the camera because my stuff is all jacked up. We'll step around the corner and fix that. See how that looks. Yeah, that framing's a little better. Yeah, a lot of stuff got bumped out of the way, but whatever. It ain't supposed to be perfect. It's streaming. I played like trash on everything but Godzilla. Also played a bunch of Stranger Things, some Monster Bash, Jurassic Park, and some Led Zeppelin. Hey, you know what? It's pretty good getting in that Led Zeppelin. Frisco Pinball in the house. Setting up, getting ready for the stream. But Frisco dropping the sub 3 months in a row. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. What do you think of my Santa Claus? My naughty and nice. Apparently, you have been a good boy because you didn't see the naughty. But Dead Flip and Moody and even MPT3K, they all saw the naughty. so you are a good boy, man. Well, thank you very much for the props on the overlay. I wanted to, I didn't really do much for November because I couldn't think of anything like, yeah, I could put some oranges in there, a couple of, what do you call it, corpaconias, whatever they are, some turkey stuff for Thanksgiving, but I wanted to go big for damn, woo, yeah, my dog got my stuff just jacked up. Step around the corner and re-level that. Hey boys, come on, when y'all playing, you gotta be bumping into my camera stuff, man. That ball looking just all kinds of out of level. Alright, hopefully that's a little better. All right, it doesn't look like I'm leaning so much, man. What you setting up for, Frisco? You setting up for the Black Knight? Rad Verde here is he had a great day off playing some pinball. He got in a bunch of different games, some Stranger Things, Monster Bash, Jurassic Park, Led Zeppelin. Ah, VPN League Final Four. So you streaming that, bro? Ah, Maverick is your table of the week. So what? Tomorrow's Wizard Mode Wednesday. So you're gonna get the Wizard on the Maverick. All right. Well, this week my challenge table of the week is Creature from the Black Lagoon, and it's rough. It's rough. After watching the Papa video today, there apparently is only one way to get a multi-ball, and it's a 2-ball multi-ball at that. And really, your score is based off of getting that film multi-ball, and then hitting the correct shot to find creature. Then once you do that, hit that shot again to nail the jackpot, and basically just keep it going. And I am struggling to keep that multi-ball going long enough to actually find creature. So my score is not what it should be. And I even tried it out on the real machine. Still tough. It is a tough table. I almost said, screw this, I'm gonna choose a different table. But I'm like, you know what? We're gonna power through it. We're gonna do it. So I got the new beard trim with the want that old school look. I got a pipe around here somewhere. And I'm like, you know what? We need a new style to go with a new table. But tonight I'm gonna play a little bit of this Congo because that was a league table and I just bombed on it. And I'm like, I almost got 1 billion on the VPN, and I just barely cracked 100 million on the real table. I got dominated by 2 kids. So fresh and so clean, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna put in some work on this table here, and I have no idea why my back glasses and stuff are not showing up in Pinup Popper. Center loop all day on creature. That's how you went from 4th to 1st in league play. That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard. But actually getting it done, I don't know. But anybody who has witnessed my challenge table of the week knows Monday is always a painful day to watch. Rarely does anything cool happen. It's not until Sunday or Saturday that stuff really gets exciting. But I love it when people show up on the Monday, because that's usually when I get the most hints. Frisco says he's gonna go get set up, get that muscle memory up. Heck yeah! So we're gonna put in this work and get back on it. So thank you very much for dropping by. Thank you for hitting me with the sub for the 3rd month in a row. Frisco, I appreciate and love the support. So thank you very much for that. So let's get this soft plunge into the targets on the left. And if we're lucky, we can get a strong flip up into the mystery. That'll get us 25 million. But if you just hit no, it's not the targets. It's a soft plunge into the kickback for 20 million. The kickback, if you're lucky, will pop it out into the mystery for an extra 5. Rad says, man, I'm opening up my mail and all these credit cards and loans. I'm apparently pre-qualified. Not one is big enough to buy pinball machines, so what's the point? In the trash they go. Yeah, it's like, if you're not gonna loan me enough to get what I want, it ain't worth it. Ooh. Yep, just like the real game. Oh, you know what? Let me hit this. Let's get some music going on. Oh, now see, why couldn't I do that on the real machine? Oof. Lucky catch right there, baby. All right. Doing what we need to do. Oh, there it is. Bam! 25. That's how you get it done. Get it up there. Ah, juggle. But look at that. We already on 142 million on ball 2. I already cracked what I did in 3 whole balls. Oh, not enough. No, so I played so at finals, so there was A and B finals. I did not make the A finals. I made the B finals. And the B finals was a 3-strike tournament that looks like it went 9 rounds. And the first game was actually Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is a game that I don't really know anything about. And I ended up starting a multi-ball on that game and had that multi-ball rocking for quite a while. And successfully hit some shots and some jackpots during the multi-ball, which was good. Not a whole lot of bonus. It was a relatively low-scoring game for everybody, but I got 20-something million, and everybody else was stuck under 10 million. So it was pretty rough. But sad to say that 20-something million was the best game that I'd ever had on Led Zeppelin, and it was Led Zeppelin Pro model. So there was no spinner. If there had been a spinner on there, rip it and flip it, baby. Give me the kickback, thank you. Oh. Yeah, it is a tough game, and on the pro model, everything is on the left side of the playfield. So it's really, you've really got to post pass and transfer that ball over to the right flipper. You can backhand some shots, but if you hit a bumper, you're draining. So it's really kind of risky to backhand some shots, unless you're good at like live catching and drop catching the ball should it come back to you. Hippos! There we go. Nope, let's take the next one. What are we gonna get? And we got the snake. Yeah, so I was really happy with my score because when I looked at the roster, not the full league didn't show up, so we only had a total of about 10 people there, and 4 of them were in the A finals. And in the other 5 people that did manage to play, because one person dropped out or they didn't make it, so ultimately there were 9 people. So this, I had. If you watched the recently the Florida Free Play, you'll be familiar with Travis Murray or Murray. I believe it's pronounced Murray. I keep saying it wrong, and I feel so terrible whenever I say hi to him because I always say Murray instead of Murray. One day I'll get it right, but they're gracious enough to not correct me. I'm sure their name gets said wrong all the time. There we go. Finally hit that ramp. But Travis was in the A finals, and his wife and both of his sons were in the B finals, along with another gentleman who's a highly ranked player named Adam Nickel, who also organizes quite a lot of our league and IFBA tournaments here in Oklahoma City. And make no mistake, even though they might be kids, Yuri, the two boys, one is 11, and the other one I think maybe is 13 or 14. They are darn good pinball players, especially the younger one. And it's so funny to watch him play, especially a wide body, because he's really stretched out. Like he looks like this trying to play the game, and the lockdown bar is like is almost at chest level. But when it comes to like slapping that machine and like slap saving and stuff like that, like he's got it down pat. He can keep that ball going for quite a while. So I have learned not to discount them as pin players at all. And so when I saw that I had triple the Murrays, I had Monica and both of his sons, I'm just like, crap. It's like, oh man, I have 3 great players, along with Adam Nickel, another great player. Like, if I take home anything but last place in the B finals, I'm gonna be super happy with that. Now, that's not, some people might go, oh, that's a defeatist attitude or whatever. No, that's a realistic expectation of my my abilities. Nah, it's not frozen, and I don't have any red warnings here. Nope, no red warnings. I got video. Yep, I got a scoreboard telling me to shoot the ball. Nope, looks good to me. Hey, what's up, Cyborg? Nice to see you. Blinky lights, yay! Heck yeah, blinky lights. Cyborg Johnny had to reset. So Johnny was just talking about who I was up against at league finals. So I had triple Murrays to contend with, along with an Adam Nickel. But I did dominate with a very good ball 2 on Led Zeppelin. So that was good. Oh, almost. But we should get it back. Thank you. Hippos. All right. Well, let's see. What do we have for round 2? So round 2, it was me and Jackson and Carter Murray. So, and we were playing this very game, Congo. So I got ran over, only scored, just broke 100 million on a game that I spent a week practicing. and I'm able to score 300-400 million, you know, pretty consistently, and had even gotten 900 and something million on this table. So it was definitely a bummer to not get anywhere close to that. But the boys ended up getting well over 300 million points. So they beat me handily on that one. So that was my first strike. Oof. It didn't hurt though, because I know I was playing, you know, like I said, I don't discount the Muri kids at all. They are a pinball family through and through. Volcano shot for the combo is beautiful. Oh. But yeah, I got it handed to me on Congo, which is unfortunate. And then comes round 3, which is me, a guy named Mark, and Monica Muri. And Dragon, if you've never seen it like that game is like play it with kid gloves, because it'll tilt if you breathe on it. And then it's just like the flipper gap is huge. You can lose the ball out the back end off the wire. Like it's just a drain monster. It's a good thing it only costs $0.25 to play. And I didn't do very well at that. Like, I kept the ball alive for a long time, but when it comes to knocking down the little dragons, or getting lots of action in the pops, like I could not make that happen, and that's where quite a lot of your points are, is in those pops and knocking down those dragons. And so that was my second strike. And I really like the EM games, but yeah, it was just not for me. And my favorite EM game, Grand Prix, is still broken. It has a bum left flipper. All right, no, we're going to the right again. Going to the right. Damn it. Okay, next time we're going to the left. Ooh, all right, you're gonna be like that. And it's a 3-strike tournament, and it can go on indefinitely until, you know, everybody gets 3 strikes except for the last person. So now I'm in like live or die mode. But I remember from October, I actually started that B final for the month of October. I started with a strike because I was late and I missed the first table. And then the second table that was played, I got a strike on that one. And I ended up getting second place in October. For the league finals, which was awesome, coming in with a strike. So I'm like, 2 strikes, I got this. Not a problem, right? So then we go on to round 4. And round 4 is Avengers Infinity Quest. So I'm just like, damn it. Another game that I don't know a whole lot about. Hey, we got something. 5 diamonds, baby. Let's go. But I have started to play it, you know, more and more. I don't really know how to play it, but like I don't know how to explain. I can feel the machine a lot more. Like, you know, I know how much tilting it can take. You know, how much nudging, slapping it can take. I know how the how fast the ball rolls on the flippers. I know the speed of the ramps. Like all of that stuff you can feel while the action is going on the table. Like that kind of stuff. Like, you know, usually by ball 2 or 3, I'm like, all right, cool. I'm dialed in on that. Now, as far as like, you know, being able to nail like a specific shot, you know, that I need. Oh, come on. Get up in there. You're cheating me. You're cheating. Brad says AIQ is fun but complicated. Yeah, you're damn right about that. There is a lot going on that table. Oof. You see that just spank right out for that slingshot, straight down. And Radbury says, I played one today and had one of my better games, but it was one shot away from collecting your first gem. I have never collected a gem on that game and I want to so bad. What? Oh, well, at least it did award me the super skill shot, though, for the 25 million, so that's good. Oh, it feels so good to hit. What? Oh, shit, is it midnight? Midnight Madness. Holy crap, let's go. Let's go. It is midnight. Yes, sir. Let's do it. So like for the next minute or two, like it's just gonna be like crazy multi-balls. Midnight Madness, there we go. Yeah, so it's just like 60 seconds of unlimited multi-ball. Just because it's 12 o'clock midnight. And there's another game that does that as well. I believe it's Twilight Zone. And maybe some other games as well have a Midnight Madness. But anyway, back to Avengers. So I can feel the table pretty well, but I don't really know the shots. But when I first started my very first league night, one of the boys, and I can't remember which one it was, told me how to get an easy multi-ball, how to start Thor multi-ball, which is basically just to keep smashing the captive ball. So that's what I did. I was just comboing the left and right ramp and smashing the captive ball until I had started a Thor multi-ball. And basically just, you know, did what you guys taught me, which is to, you know, flip until the ball save goes off, and then trap up, hold on to it, and just keep it going. And I think I ended up getting to like, I don't know, 31 million or something like that. It wasn't very high, but once again, everybody else was below 10 million. I was looking at chat. But there we go, right? So on Congo, if I'd have been able to do this, like look what I'm doing, and I'm sitting here concentrating on chat and running my mouth. Like had I actually been able to do what I do here on the physical pen, I wouldn't have had the scoring that I had tonight. But I won AIQ pretty easily. And what was cool was Monica was hitting me up for some tips. I was like, wow, tips, and I would have shared them with her for sure. But if I would have known that she was going to be stingy with how to get the skill shot on Addams Family, which we'll get to in a moment, I wouldn't have offered to help her at all. Let's see. On to round 5. So round 5, it was just me versus Monica Muri on Addams Family. I had already conceded a loss on Addams Family just because she had beat me before with nothing but the skill shot. Like she gained like 100 million points just off the skill shot, because at the end of a game she had earned an extra ball or something like that, and then kept having ball save on top of that, so she kept having to just plunge it and just let the score go, and she kept nailing the skill shot every single time, and I was just like, what the heck? And the score that she got from just the skill shot was higher than my entire 3-ball game, and I was like, what the? So I went back and played it, and I was just like, I cannot find this skill shot. I don't know what's going on. I couldn't do it, right? So I knew if she snags some skill shots, and quite honestly, I hadn't practiced Addams Family because I don't really like that game. It was just a loss, and I was going home. But I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my best. So I tried to find, the perfect, the perfect plunge. Never once was I able to get it, which was unfortunate. And of course, she just racking up the points on me like I wasn't even standing there. So it was quite embarrassing, but at least I didn't lose with one of the boys, right? So after that one, I went home. But I didn't go home. I mean, I still stuck around, but that was it for me. That was my 3 strikes. I was out of there. Now, I was still steaming on my performance on Addams Family. So I was like, man, screw this. So I put like $3 in there because it's like, you know what? I don't care about scoring points. I am just going to find where on the plunger this skill shot is. And after 3 games, I found it. And on the 3rd game, I nailed that skill shot 3 times in a row. I didn't really score jack shit on the rest of the table, but I nailed that skill shot 3 times in a row. So the next time that game comes up, Monica, I got something for that ass. So that's probably not the phrasing that I want to use. So I apologize about that if you're watching, but you know what I mean. Because it's on. Should we play Addams Family again? It's on. But even though I went home way sooner than. Why do I have a dead left flipper? Well, that's no good. What the heck is going on? I should not have. Weirdness. But regardless of how the night turned out, I still had a blast. It's always fun. It's always great to see new people there, to see regular members of the league, and to play in that competition setting, because I always learn something. I never come away empty-handed. So I think by out of 6 registered players, I came in 5th, so not last, so that's good. By the time you add up 6, or by the time you add up 5th place, plus the 4 places lost to the top 4, that puts me at 9th. And after my ball, we'll check it out and see what my overall place would have been for the month of there we go. We'll see what my overall place would have been for the month of November. There we go. We got that ball unlocked. What the heck? Did it auto plunge that for me? That's some bull. I guess the game didn't want to wait on me. 20 million, I'll take it. Let's go to the last one. What are we gonna get? Some diamonds. I like diamonds. What? No kickback. Oh, that's a bummer. Let's see here. So after the 3rd week standings, so it looks like for the November league, starting off anyway, we had 12 players. So we had 12 players starting off for the November league. So that would have put me at 9th. So the lower 3rd, not my best showing, especially compared to October. Kick back, thank you. Now we're gonna stay where we are. And we died. So not a great month. Not a great month for me as far as pinball, but that's okay. That is okay. That is what December is for. Damn it. Okay. Damn it. Can't freaking see it. Which means that I gotta take it apart. Which is always great. Did anybody else have any league player tournaments that they did this weekend? Oh, whoa. Come here. I think I'm playing so much pinball on this thing that because of like practicing for league and stuff that I'm just like, you know, if anybody thinks, oh, I got a V-Pin so I don't have to do, you know, pinball maintenance, you know, on these machines. That's not true. Now, granted, the maintenance on a V-Pin is not nearly as costly as it can be on a physical pin. That's for sure. Get something to clean this glass with. That looks gross. Unfortunately, just like a T-Rex, I got a big head and little arms, so I can't make it quite to the top of the playfield.
Let's go.
I will in a minute, Ernie Hudson. Calm down. Calm your tits, Ernie Hudson. Don't rush me, bro. But when you guys, you know, don't fare well at a tournament or a league night, sorry if I'm really close to the mic while I'm talking to you, but if you don't fare well in a tournament or a league night, what's your mentals like? What are you thinking about? Are you thinking about, fuck this shit, I'm never playing pinball again? Or are you thinking, man, all right, I got to make a list of these machines so I can go back to my spot and put in that work? Are you just kind of like, fuck it, it is what it is? Somebody asked me a really cool question tonight. They asked me, does it make a difference? And this is from a guy who made this question is from a guy who made top 4, and he says that he just kind of lucked it out. Some of the best players had some bad games, and he just happened to have some really good games. Which, you know, quite honestly, that's how it can happen sometimes, right? I don't know why I brought this over here. It's not ready yet. But he asked me. He said, you know, there's no way to practice all of these different tables. So, you know, what do you do? Do you just, you know, get your favorite tables 1 or 2 down pat so that you know you can beast on them, or do you actually try to play each and every one of these tables a little bit You know, what do you do? How do you get good at, there's 57 games at Cactus Shacks. You know, how do you learn the rules for 57 of them? Whoa! Ooh! The sharp edge of that metal right there almost landed on my friggin' foot. Not a paint chip. Now my V-Pen's starting to look like an old busted EM. And so I told him, there's not really a... All right, so we got flippers again. I told him, I said, no, there's no way I can learn the rules for all of these games and score well at all of these games without spending a massive amount of money and time. So I said, some of the shots carry over from game to game. So I said, if you can pay attention to the DMD, look at the blinking lights, they'll tell you what to shoot for, and you can just get good at aiming off the flipper and be able to hit your shots somewhat reliably and have the confidence that you can do so. You can carry those basic skills from machine to machine. So that's what I try to work on, is not necessarily learning the rules, but just going, I see that light flashing, I need to make that ramp and hit that ramp when I want to. Doesn't work most of the time, but that's how I approach playing a game that I don't know very well. And he was like, man, that's good advice. And I'm like, why am I giving you advice? You're in the top 4, I'm at the bottom. But anyway, Rad Verde says, just scream you're all cheating. You're using Game Genie. You don't play in league or in tournaments. Well, just competing with yourself, like I do for my challenge table of the week, sometimes that can be all you need. But I know there are Facebook pinball leagues that you can participate in. And if you just become a member of those groups, a lot of the games you might not have access to where you live, but if you hang out in the group long enough, a game will come through and you're like, I have that game. And all they really ask you to do is play the game at your local spot, take a picture of your score, and submit it. And that's the way it's done for virtual pinball. And there's a few Facebook groups that do that same thing as well. For people that can't play in a league. Stuff like that really took off during the height of the pandemic, when people wanted to play pinball, but they couldn't really gather. So things like Scorebit and Facebook forums, videos for recording your score were really, really popular. And the devious Dr. Doom in the house was able to scoop a Stern Supreme for Black Friday. Like the brand name Supreme, the white and red machine. What the hell? And thank you very much for redeeming that. Highlight my message. I thought those machines were supposed to be rare, and as far as I know, the brand name of Supreme is pretty expensive. Just to buy anything, like they could put Supreme on a pair of like tidy whitey underwear, and it would be like $300. Even though the draws might be like 50 cents at the dollar store. So if you feel like you got one, for a great price, hey, congrats to you, man. I have never seen one actually being played, so I know of it, but I couldn't really speak to it at all. Did you already cop it? Is it already yours, or are you waiting on delivery? Hey, 25 million, thank you, and we immediately drain because I'm looking at chat. Whoa, what was that? Oh my God, yeah, you darn right the ball should be saved. That was some utter craziness. Perfect. That's exactly the way that's supposed to work. Oh, almost had that same weirdness again. Juggle to keep it from draining. All right, there we go. I knew that I knew it. I could see it coming, so I was prepared for the slap, but it just wasn't enough. All right, so that's enough of that. It's so weird that my freaking back glasses are not working.
Wait, I am now loading up the game.
Let's play some Monster Bash. So if you can't tell, the other thing that I did today is because it was No Shave November, I got tired on the last day of No Shave November of looking like I was homeless. Plus all of my gray hair on my chin was just popping out. I had that skunk tail or whatever they call it. It was just, I was just like, no, got to do something about it. So I decided I'm gonna go get a proper haircut and a beard shave. We're gonna make it look like something. And so I was thinking, how do you get rid of a bunch? What the heck? How do you get rid of a bunch of hair on your chin? Monster Bash 1.0 is not available. Well, that's just not cool.
Please wait.
Let's try that again.
I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
So I called up this. Well, my wife called for me because I was getting cleaned up, and she called up this place called the Boardroom, which it's a chain of kind of high-end barbershops. Because I work in a shopping center that has one literally right across the parking lot, and I see the people who come into my store fresh from there, and I'm like, and they look good. So, you know, maybe I go over there for a $75 haircut. But if I'm gonna have somebody carve my beard into something, $75 to get it right the first time doesn't seem like you know, a waste of money, right? Especially if it's gonna be a new style. Why? Okay, so apparently we just can't play Monster Bash, which is unfortunate, because I like that game. What else can we play?
Please wait.
Let's do this.
I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
But they weren't taking appointments until the next day. So I was like, all right, darn it, I want something done today, because I'm working the rest of the week, so I don't really have time to go anywhere else. So I was like, all right, let me call up another place called Carwin Shave Shop. They specialize in selling straight razors, safety razors, stuff like that, and they just started doing haircuts and stuff like that. So I call them up. They aren't taking appointments until like the middle of next week. So I'm just like, what the heck? So I'm like, well, that's not gonna work. So my wife is like, just call a black barbershop. And I'm like, honey, I'm scared too. She's like, why are you scared? I'm like, it's a black barbershop. I don't, that's just not my scene. And she's like, you are black. Just go. And I'm just like, they're gonna be talking about stuff that I don't know about. I'm not black enough to have those kind of conversations. So I think about it and I'm thinking, all right, it's the end of No Shave November, probably to get into any of these higher end places. Probably not gonna be my best bet. So I hit the Googles and I'm like, all right, black barbershop near me, just to see what I can find. It's this place called Thundercuts. And I'm just like, okay, they're in a shopping center right down the road. So, okay, right across from like 2 thrift stores and an African food market. So that should give you an idea what I might be in for. Anyway, so we go there and have a heck of a time trying to find a place. We can't find a place because their front door has the signage on it. And apparently somebody smashed the front door out, so they have it covered with a huge piece of plywood. So it was hard to find the place. So we eventually found it. And of course, we're sitting in the parking lot. I'm scrolling on my phone to find just the right picture to show this dude these mutton chops that I want to get. And so I find a picture, and all I'm smelling while I'm scrolling through these pictures is number weed. I'm just like, dang, it is stinking. It is stinking out here in the parking lot. I'm like, what the heck? Now, Oklahoma has legal weed, medical weed, but not recreational weed. But anyway, it's so easy to get, it might as well be recreational. Now, that doesn't deter me. It just reinforces what I'm about to get into. So I go up, there's 2 dudes sitting outside. One of them, I'm not sure if he's homeless, but he seemed super excited to see me. So I thought he was the manager, but there's another dude standing on the other side of the door. He was a little cleaner cut, and so I was just like, is this the spot where I can get lined up? And the dude's like, yeah, I'm the manager. What you need? And I'm like, I'm looking to get a haircut and a shave, trim up my beard into something. He's like, yeah, we can do that. And so there's a dude already in his truck about to leave the parking lot. So he flags him down. He's like, yo, I got one more for you. So I'm like, whew, I made it here just in time because apparently this fool is the only one that knows how to do a beard. And he about to leave. And they still got 4 more hours to be open. I'm like, what is this? But anyway, he comes up. I tell him what I want. He's like, I got you, bro. Come on in, sit down in the chair. So we go sit down in the chair. He's super nice. He asked to see my photo. He's trimming me up. He's doing his thing. And I'm telling him about, pinball tournaments and stuff. And he's like, you can make that much money for a pinball tournament? I'm like, yeah, apparently you can. Not that I'm going to get any of that anytime soon, but, that's what we're talking about. And then we're talking about Thanksgiving dinners. And we're talking about people cooking chitlins for Thanksgiving. And I'm just like, man, I don't mess with them chitlins. So, like, half the barbershop is all about the chitlins. And the other half is like, hell to the nah. And the first time I had ever heard this particular name for chitlins, butt noodles. Any of y'all out there ever heard chitlins referred to as butt noodles? I was trying my best not to laugh at the name that this brother was saying with the butt noodles, but let's be honest, it was funny, And if I would have laughed, I certainly wasn't laughing at his selection of food. I was just laughing at the name that he gave it. Ooh, with the backhand to the ramp. Oh, I thought we was gonna get some mad combo points, but we did up. We messed it up. Ah, that's unfortunate. And then they started talking about, apparently almost everybody in the barbershop, or at least the 4 or 5 dudes that was there, are big into breeding like bulldogs. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what they really talking about, but they talking about somebody is trying to get $70,000 for what these dudes are referring to as a fluffy. If any of y'all know what the hell that is, I'm guessing it's a medium to a long hair type of pit bull. Is that accurate? $70,000 for a champion breeder dog with papers, because they're also talking about there's some sort of dog show coming up that they're going to. So these dudes are professionals for sure. But I'm just thinking, I would not pay $70,000 for what is essentially a handgun with a leash on it. But hey, that's their hobby and that's their business. Hey, good on them. If they got 70 grand to spend on a dog, like, it's more money than I got. So, props to them. But anyway, he's working on my beard, and before I know it, everybody is looking at me, because nobody in there, like, getting mutton chops is not a typical black style, unless you was like, in the 70s. So like people is like keeping an eye on me, watching. It's like, oh man, dude, do you like it? Does it look good? And I'm like, hell yeah, man, I love this. I think I might rock this for a while. So I was all about my mutton chops. I think I look good. My wife, on the other hand, still undecided. But she's always undecided on just about everything I do. These glasses I'm wearing, she don't like them. I go to buy clothes by myself, she don't like the clothes. So, yeah. But I see that every day in the business that I'm in. Like, dudes seriously cannot pick out a pair of glasses without consulting some type of female. I don't care if it's a 5-year-old little girl. They have to get permission. Can I wear these glasses? Do I look good? I'm like, you are a grown-ass man, and you cannot pick your own pair of glasses. They're like, oh man, I really think I like these, but I want to ask my girlfriend, I want to ask my wife, I want to ask my mom or my sister, or my daughter, whatever it is. And I'm just like, like, seriously, dude? Like, if you like them, like, what are they gonna do if you like them and they don't? Are you seriously just gonna go, okay, I'll pick something else? I mean, it ain't like she gotta wear the damn glasses. And I'm not talking about, these dudes who are just like, I choose what I want, but I value her opinion. I'm just talking about dudes who are just straight up, just castrated from the neck down. And just like they literally cannot make a decision on what kind of draws to buy without consulting a female of some type. There we go. Second ball locked. Get up in there. That's something that's always bothered me in the retail industry, because I've sold TVs and door-to-door encyclopedias and hooked on phonics and eyeglasses and just all kinds of stuff. And it seems like more and more and more as time goes on, dudes seem to be less and less capable of making a basic decision by themselves. If you are one of these kind of dudes that has to consult your significant other, please clue me in. Why is that so important? Like, it's not like you're buying a house, a car, a $10,000 dining room table. That's a significant amount of money. We talking about $100, a couple $100, on a pair of glasses. Like, it's not that big a deal. They your glasses, they're gonna go on your face. It's gonna be your look. Joust multi-ball. Oh, we got the peasant multi-ball madness, double multi-ball madness. Yes. Give me these jackpots. Snuck that jackpot in there. Yeah, I'd like to know, like, you know, what is it? But anyway, I'm gonna get down off my box. But I've always wondered about that. There we go. Get up in there. There we go. We rescued the damsel. Cool. Ah. Since I don't have a back glass, I want to see what else isn't working, because it's just unusual that I don't have a back glass. Something obviously has gone wrong. Huh, okay. There's a back glass. Ah, you pizza. Come on, just give me the ball. Thank you. Ah. Oh. So Guardians of the Galaxy is a game that I have not had to play in League Night yet. Oh, come on. No ball save. Ouch. Oh, you. Have you. It's hard out here for a pimp. Ice Skidoo. For right now, I am still using Streamlabs. I have the exact same setup on OBS. Although I have some audio issues on OBS that I'm still trying to sort out. But thank you very much, Ice Skidoo. I appreciate you saying that. Eventually, I will make the switch over to standard OBS because there are some features that I'd like to implement. But Streamlabs, for the bastards that they are, do make a lot of this stuff that I've had to learn as a new streamer. They make it super easy. Oh, don't panic! Flip is in the house. And he's been a good boy. He got the presents from Santa. Nice. How are you doing tonight? And Don't Panic Flip is raiding with a party of 30. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much for bringing all of your friends by. How are you all doing tonight? Whew. So this particular stream, no, this is actually from Nerd or Die, and it's either free or it's one of those where you can pay what you want, like, you know, it's like a couple of bucks, and it actually doesn't come like what you see. So there's a lot of individual elements that I've kind of mishmashed together from different places, especially the tip jar, being the snow globe. That's from Gal Level. He makes a couple of YouTube videos. If you saw my my cauldron in my Halloween theme, it's that same thing, except for he has a snow globe and it's kind of done the same way. And then I got like my Christmas wallpaper background going on there, and then the snow is from a different place. So looking around like on the YouTubes and stuff at previous years overlays that for Christmas that a lot of streamers were doing, a lot of them looked the same. you could kind of tell where they got a lot of the elements from. So I like to get elements from owned, Nerd or Die, free stuff from Streamlabs, stuff that I make myself, and just kind of mash it up all together. And it makes it fun. I get to be a little creative, and it seems to surprise a lot of people when they show up to hang out. So I'm glad that you like it. But I would say the Snow Globe is free, but I paid 99 cents for it because I like what Gal Level does. So I feel like the 99 cents is fair. Like the Christmas lights and green present boxes for the webcams and stuff. That's a pay what you want from Nerd or Die. So I think I gave either $2 or $5 for that. It could be free if you want, but hey, I'm gonna get a lot of fun out of it. So I feel like it's worth that. So the whole entire thing of what you see there probably cost me $5 or $6. But man, what was you guys playing tonight? That's what I want to know. Who was responsible for this table? I don't know who the hell is responsible for this table, but I can tell you what. The way that the ramps outlane, if you don't make the ramp, that is some cheating ass shit. So whoever is responsible for those physics, they need to go back to the drawing board on that. Because as the pro player that I am, it is not like this on the real machine. Zaxwax in the house, what is up? Ice Skidoo says, I had the snow in mind for a while on Stranger Things. Yeah, the snow is fun. I like it. Yeah, that would be you. Yeah. Even though I'm horrible at this table, and I have been trying to successfully complete 4 freaking modes for what seems like ever. Come on, I should have had that. Just so that I can get Cherry Bomb. Like, one of these days I would get Cherry Bomb, and then I would just call it quits and never play this table again. That is just like that's it. That's all I want, is just to complete 4 freaking modes. It took me forever to be able to get Captain's Chair on Star Trek, which is literally just ooh, who the heck was naughty? Ooh, I want to see who was naughty. What is that? Oh my God. Astro CMS. Thank you very much for the follow. I don't know why Santa thinks you're a naughty boy or girl. Can't really tell from the name. But man, should you tell us about some things that you've done to be on the naughty list? What's going on? I think you should get a reprieve because you follow me, and that has got to be worth something. Oh, see? There it is. There it is, that wicked outlane. Zaxwax, the 3 dimensions of the table combined with the build are very important. There's only so much I can do. Take Tron, for example. He says it's completely out of dimension and we'll have to wait till next year for that new rebuild. Well, Wax, I thought that VPW just rebuilt Tron. And it's pretty good. Actually, I have it loaded on this cabinet. I suck at it, but I think it's pretty good. So they're redoing it again. So who is redoing the redo? And instead of wasting all that effort on Tron, I think they should spend more effort on Hit Me in the Dropbox with that Black Knight Sword of Rage so I can test it out. I think the time would better be spent on something like that. You know what I'm saying, Wax? We got no hard-ons. Oh Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, it's wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, the playfield is yeah, the playfield on Tron could use some work, but if they did get a hold of a 4K playfield scan, that would make it look much nicer. First rule of VPX. I thought the first rule of VPX is we don't talk about Ghostbusters. Rip it. Let it go. Oh, and no pops. I got cheated. All right, let's get them pops in now. I love it when we get the up downs. Oh, the ball was hanging on the flipper in a very unrealistic way. I've never seen that on the real pen. We can talk about Ghostbusters. I think that if there was a table that could really redo from an artistic standpoint, I think Ghostbusters could probably be brought up to date, especially with some of the lighting. I think that would be super cool. How many more for Hadron? Nope. Nope. Get in there. Don't you do it. Now, Wax, there is another version of Sword of Rage out there. Did you have anything to do with that version? Oh, a fresh new rescript. Come on, get up there. There we go. I'll take a group lock. Because it is how should I put this? I appreciate everyone who contributes in one way or another to the creation of any VPen table, regardless of skill level. The more people who are working on it, the sooner we have awesome stuff to play. But it is rough. It's rough is the nicest way that I can put it. There we go. Group lock 2. Come on, get in there, you piece of... what do we want to do? do that one. There we go, root lock 3. And, all right, we did have a ball save lit, so that's good. Ah, dang it. Only 200,000 out of a group multi-ball. Nasty. All right, we're gonna get it back, so there's that. All right, there's our third orb, which should be another multi-ball. Yep. Ah. God dang it. Seemed like a lot of work for nothing. And that's it for that. Damn it. Oh, I got cheated. I got no pops out of that. Probably should just let it drain. Thank you. Oh, you piece of... All right. pops are much clunkier on this. Not like Met, for reasons. Oh, okay. Oh, and that was ball 3. And we were working on our 4th one. So sad, so sad. No, I do not want to optimize my PC. No bonus. That hurt. That hurt. Cherry bomber bust on this machine. That's what blows it up the most. Yeah, exactly. And I'm just trying to, what the heck? Trying to trying to get 4 modes completed so that I can get that cherry bomb. It's just, man, it has proven to be a pain in the daggum ass. Look at that, a friggin'... I should probably just let that drain. This way I have another shot at the pops. Thank you. And lock my ass. Save balls, waste time. Yeah, unless you're like, you know, in a mode or something, just bonking around on the table just has little to no effect on the score. Which is, you know, okay. You know, that's the point of the table, is that, you know, you have these missions that, you know, you have to complete. But at the same time, you're kind of funneled into only one way to play the game. And I really hate games that do that. They'll say, hey, if you want any kind of score at all, you can only play it this way. If you're not going to play it, you know, the way that we say so, then fuck you. And that to me is not, it's not fun. I'm struggling with that right now when I play Creature from the Black Lagoon. There's only one way to play that game. You know, you either spell film, then hit the shots to find Creature, hit the shot again once you found Creature, and score a jackpot, rinse and repeat. That's it. No matter how awesome you are at comboing ramps or, you know, hitting this shot or that shot, doesn't fucking matter. You either spell film or, you know, go eat a bag of things. I mean, it just, those are your choices. Whereas I feel like with a game like say Medieval Madness or Attack from Mars, right? Obviously, in order to get the highest scores, you've got to hit, you know, your orbits, your ramps, you know, get your loops, stuff like that, and blow up some ships in the progress. But if you never blew up a ship in that game, and all you did was combo loops and orbits, you would still have a fantastic score. Oh. And I was actually going to get somewhere with that one. Fuck you, game. Come on. I tell you, this game hates me. Freaking hates me. The ramp collision here, but it's actually a 3D print ramp you see here, not an invisible VPX ramp, and Potter is like that. Which is also why the ball gets stuck in the middle of the 3D mesh. Ah, okay. I have to admit, Wax, I don't know what any of that means, but I'm gonna take it as that's a nice way of you confirming that this game is cheating. Oh, it's stuck on Potter, not this. I thought you was trying to make me feel better about this, man. All right. That's yeah.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
I almost chose Potter just because you was talking about it. Now, Wax, I don't know if you was here about a week ago. I was playing Potter and the ball went through, like, if it was baseball, I basically smashed the ball through the green monster, just out the park. It just went behind the back wall of the playfield and got stuck back there. And so my game would never end, and I had some ridiculous billions of points. It was ridiculous. And the game was just not going to end. It was just going to keep giving me balls no matter what. So I eventually just had to quit out of the game. Yeah, I've worked on that a lot. For that multi-ball to feed the balls correctly out when it starts and kill that issue you just mentioned.
Battle Rinfield for Identity Disc Multi-Ball.
Oh, come on. What? What? All right, apparently, as you can see, there are some issues here. And honestly, I think that this is the best version yet of this table, but really? Really? 3 multi-balls and all I got was 18? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Wow. Wow. And the grand champion on this is 75. And I got 18. Wow. A lot of work on that. Holy crap. Wow.
Welcome back, program.
This is going to be quite a ride. Who's impressive? You actually did it.
What?
Timeline is running out. 5,
Thank you.
Cyborg Johnny in the house. Welcome, Cyborg. No. Tonight's pinball is turning out much the same as my league finals. Hey, we got the replay. So you joined in just in time to see that first replay of the night, and just barely got it. Wow.
Please wait. I am now loading up the game. Have fun.
I hope that B2S actually starts with this. If not, I'm gonna be mad. But we'll see. Probably not, since it's just a regular B2S backlash. Been having problems with that. I don't know why. B2S just isn't showing up. Doesn't want to show up. Oh, it's actually gonna show up this time. Sweet. Oh, oh. How you doing, Johnny? How do your wrists feel? Johnny let me know that he was playing pinball so hard today that he injured both of his wrists, slap saving and death saving balls. Now, I don't know. I have never had to slap my balls so hard that I darn near broke my wrist. But of course, I'm not really into that. Oh yes, but we got to kick back into the drain. I forgot to pick my song mode when I started this game. All right, only one more target to hit. Excuse me. Choking on my own horrible play there. Oh shit, we playing blindfolded. So my best score so far on this table is 1.1 million. That was hard. Oh. Oh, that's mean. And that's it. But did we get enough? Did we get enough to beat our high score? Come on, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. No! Damn it. Wow. Really? Oh, it's still going. Nope. Damn it. Just shy. just freaking shy. Man. Ooh-wee. What in the heck?
Tonight, I'll be eating potato cheese
Man. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for hanging out with me tonight. I am gonna call it quits, and it is time for me to go to bed. So we're gonna go say hi. What's up to Frisco? Don't Panic Flip, thank you very much again for the raid and bringing all your friends by. I had a blast. Thank you for that. Thank you very much, Frisco, for dropping the sub on me for the 3rd month in a row. And I will see y'all next time. Probably going to take a break tomorrow, but I'll be back on Thursday. So see you then.
Try to tell, what up? Thank you for that raid, my friend. What's going on, dude? Let's give you a shout out. What up, dude?
Did I get enough to beat my previous? Yes. Yes, I did.
I'm trying, man.
I don't know if that's a dab. I don't know.
GC.
I never done a dab before, but that was worthy of something.
GC.
If that was a successful dab, please hit me up in chat. Yeah, buddy. All right. All right.
It was a successful dab. I'll hit you up. I'm trying, man. We just broke 3 billion. So I'm going to try to go for 4. And go from there. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it. Bringing all your people here. Hope you're having a good night. Hope the stream went well.